And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something.
He gets the first, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a four-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach. Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And now we've got an intentional foul. No good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good, and that'll put him up two. And they've done it. The Minnesota Timberwolves get it done. Boy, they did such a good job putting that first loss behind them and focusing on securing that coveted 8th spot here tonight.
That's right, B.A. They pushed out the distractions and made sure they punched their tickets for the playoffs. Well done.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you next time.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. Montreal, understand this is only the beginning. A long road lies ahead.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Ali LaForce in just a moment. Here are the starters for Montreal. We've got Jalen Brunson. Mix is out there with Anthony. Then there's Devin Vassell. And for the Hawks, Edgecombe is out there with Trae Young. And there's Riley. Then it's Nash. And it's Thiessen at the center position. You look at Atlanta. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round with the talent level of these two teams. This feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
Back to Young. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got the first bucket of the game with the three for Atlanta.
And most of the time, you expect Young's three ball to fall. That's just how good he is.
And it's Brunson missing. Edgecombe with it. Fires for three. The shot comes out.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Riley can't hit. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Montreal. It's a three-point game. Pass to Mix. Uncovered. And it's Theus with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming.
If you
De Silva, Dadier, Dallenberg, Dandridge, Dan Gubich, Daniels, Dante, Dantley, Darling, De Silva, Doherty, Davidson, Davis, Davison, Dawson, Dane, Days, DeColo, DeBuscher, Deck, DeClerc, Deadman, DeHare, Decker, DeHare, Del Negro, Dele, Delk, Demon, Demps, Dang, Dennis, Diabate, 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 Diakite, Diallo, Diaz, Diaz, Dick,
gotta get too close. Don't come around
Dick
if you
out.
can't take a joke. I ain't tripping if you're rich or you broke. This a move everybody knows.
Jang,
Melodies got me in a chokehold all day, all
Dillingham,
night.
Dimes, Dinwiddie,
Melodies
Jock,
got me in a chokehold
Dinwiddie,
all day, all night. Can't we?
Divas, Dixon,
Say she wanna fly me out, try me
DJ,
out. For her potty mouth.
Georgich,
Try your best when depression choose you. Your sundresses jump in like the base while I calculate how much money you
Doncic, Dooley,
laugh, clink glass, think fast.
Dorsey,
In this world you can have free that mind.
Dosunmu, Dotson, Douglas, Doom Boya, Doughton,
I'm a sip.
Dozier,
Baby, don't get mad, you some real.
Drell, Drew, Drexler,
I'm all about my bread and my
Drobniak,
chips.
Drummond,
My head never quits.
Duarte, Dukas, Duckworth, Dudley, Duckworth, Dukin, Dumars, Duncan,
Baseline melodies got me.
Dunleavy, Dunn,
Can't we? Baseline
Durant,
melodies got
Duran,
me in the chokehold
Dermanenko,
all day, all
Duval,
night. Can't we?
Duval, Earl, Early, Eason, Easy Breezy, Eaton, Eves, Edgenike, Edie, Edgecombe, Edmondson, Edney, Edwards, Elo, Isley, Elamine, Ellie, Bass, Bates,
She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Spread the balls, spread the balls. Like did you get the river? She eat that road and relay. And I can solve your riddle. You like it, let's do this. A SWAT hood hero, got Johnny Dang, on a pillow, got chicken wrapped in Nero. She's so gonna, she can hear. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Spread the balls, spread the throw some hundreds. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's pressure with me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your scene. You know you're my baby now. You're special to me. About your time, about your diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Need you down and now, find your spot. She don't wanna, no more, don't wanna. Get my own, I get it in and go. Shot it, owe me something, better pay your toll. Sit down, her way. She went. No, no. She wanna go. No, no. She don't wanna go. No way.
With my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Curry the. I'm back in the building, I kick in the door and I bust up the ceiling. Y'all don't want it, I'm ready, I'm willing. You get them, I got them, I tell them, let's get it. Throw it East Coast on the front of my penny. Charlie just threw me some heat, I'ma send it. If Zell gotta finish them, then you'll be finished. I'm feeling like Juicy, I'm standing on beat. Ocean ground Terminator. Talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get. You know me cause you know my girl. I'm out for the get salty, I'm him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama to say, hey your mama. North Gate, we run this. South Gate, we run this. Lauderdale, Palm Beach, run this. On the bottom of the map where the folks don't come from. Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, that means official.
Capping, not no criminal. Tryna tap in an asshole with a minimum. I really jerk, got these rats in my denim. I think on some old feeling. There's a curry on the twin, try to pop out. We in the trenches, and we got Skrilla. I told him if he come around, we gon' crazy out my rats getting bigger. Crazy out my pocket getting bigger. In the trench with all of my. There's a curry on the song with laser. We gon' do a show, we gon' pull up for that paper. The twin keep going to go, I don't hate her. Twins to the pushed up on them later. Twins to the open and I send it back later. Look at your drug, I know you get no paper. We some hater. You got a paper cut with play on this paper. I know you ain't what you say, you just faking. When it's for, it's official. If it's my that can no issue. With my you know we're against you. There's a curry, then you know we're against you.
Denzel, that be my. They hating, but the LV5 and Ultra Grand do bigger. I like my with the stripes. I like my gang with the LV tech. My I be my. When I kick that out, she say ain't go figure. Yeah, Krill is from the town, so we up. We selling out arenas, wish you could. Yeah, it's official. You trying to be in civil. Like a pencil, can't figure us out like a riddle. Yes, and get the super bands, and with no hands, it's the Ultra Grand.
Hey, laser. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official. Hey, BK, that be my. I hang in the trenches with my partners, Kyle Skrilla. There's a curry. When I say it's up, then that means it's official.
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a freak into and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out there, Aspen is snowing, yeah. She ain't a cut, gotta. She want the pie, I don't know what gotta put in the car, and the got a nightlife. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G600, still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I didn't ride through the streets in a clan to come in and get by. Feel like a Dubai. Feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Don't let them go and lose control. I got two in the head, I'm tripping. Told them don't play with me. Sitting down on phone. Got them back of their ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know you. Man, I move like a soldier. Buy like a coat. Know that I'm doing cause she's I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. If it chopping it up, belly. Work on butch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking this drunk, I ain't popping. Hockey it down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Easy out of here. Easy out of here.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. If you like TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. You pull up on me in a night with a purpose. And your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party. But we can party like we at Carly. less deep. She don't need money, she already flipping your girls on my.
Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And a look at the starters for Hartford. They've got Miles McBride. He's out there with Toure, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3. And for Chicago, we've got Jason Tatum. He's out there with Newell. And it's Stockton in at the small forward. And while it's maybe too early in the year to get a true sense of the league's pecking order, Stan, when does that start to take shape?
Well, not for a while. Once all the teams have played each other and we've seen all the possible matchups, then we'll start to get a better idea.
Fox with the ball. Here's Stockton. Fox, that's good.
Can't lose sight of Fox or allow him to feel comfortable looking to score this close.
Pass to Clowney. Now McBride. Nice ball movement by Hartford. Gonzalez. That three's off the mark. Here's Stockton. Here's Whitehead. Here's Stockton. McBride covers. Now here's Fox. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Toure. Pass to Gonzalez. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
On the wing, Tatum fires from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Toure. He's covered by Fox. Ooh, impressive fadeaway right there.
Well, he knows how to be forceful inside. Once he gets the ball down there, he is eager to attack.
Pass to Newell. Here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 5.
Well, Tatum's size playing a factor there near the bucket.
Here's Toure. Pass to Clowney. Oh, deflected. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Newell. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Chicago, 4th.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
Chicago making a switch here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Clowney. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Fox. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Beautiful move there from Fox. His speed and handles are a lethal combination.
Pass to Clinton. Here's Toure. Out to the right wing. They set a pick. To the paint. Here's Clowney. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now here's Fox. It's rebounded by McBride.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Toure. Here's Clinton. Still no points. Out to the right wing. Toure for 3. Chicago with the rebound.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Here's Clowney. Chicago making their last shot. Here's Traore. Rebounded by Fox. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
We've got Mitchell, and it's Thompson in at the 4-man position.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And for Hartford, they've got Johnson, and it's York in at center. Here's Stockton. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Stockton's got his first basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And for Chicago, we've got Asar Thompson, and it's Stockton in at the 3, the small forward. For 3, Lowry. It's rebounded by Shing. Chicago leading by 3. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now Mitchell, no points yet. Lets it go from deep, and he buries his first look.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
And Hartford calls time here. He's checked in for Chicago. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Mitchell. Then for Hartford, Klintman's checked in for York. McBride comes in for Johnson. Traore comes in for Lowry. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside McBride. Inside. It's stolen by Fox. Here's Stockton. His last outing, he had 20. Back to Fox. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back over to you, Brian.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. Switch here. Tatum's checked in. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Third is Jason Tatum.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Chicago leading by 4. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Shing can't get it to go. For Hartford, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. To the inside, Clowney, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. And it's Fox missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
A minute 29 left in the first half of this game. Here's Toure. He nails it, and we're tied. Toure's got 8 points.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside Tatum. Crafty move. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Pass to Clowney. Releases. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Thompson finds Tatum. To stop the drought. Yep, that one's good. Tatum's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's so good in that medium-range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Clowney. Here's Gonzalez. Defended by Thompson. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. Gonzalez misses. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Chicago ahead, up by 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on the edge of their seats. They're getting their money's worth, Ernie.
It is electric in this arena tonight, and the team is vibing. And now let's take a look at our power rankings and see who's ahead in the early going.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for Hartford, Miles McBride is out there with Traore. And it's Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's McBride. Off target from outside. Chicago leading by 4. Down low. Pass to Newell. And there's another one for Chicago.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
So it's Hartford now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's McBride.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Tatum. Shoots. Hartford grabs a miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Gonzalez. Sinks it from distance. Gonzalez has got 5.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Here's Whitehead. His first shot attempt. And the basket is good. And Chicago leads by 5. For Hartford, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Gonzalez. He's got 5. Here's Toure. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside McBride, just 5 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. And it's Tatum with the ball for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Shots good by Stockton.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Pass to Toure. No good there. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Whitehead. It's rebounded by McBride. Hartford has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Gonzalez passes to McBride. Pulls it from the top of the key. Offensive board. Pass to Toure. The 3-ball. He's off on that one. Chicago leading by 5. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Stockton pass to Tatum. Fox outside. Lets a floater go. Great D that time from McBride. Pass to Klintman. Here's Gonzalez. Nice ball movement by Hartford. And he drives in. Now here's McBride. He's covered by Fox. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first points of the game.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Here's Stockton. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Klintman, pounded by Tatum. And the basket by Klintman.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fox outside. From behind the arc. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Chicago ahead. They lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Thompson, and it's Shing in at the 4. There's a screen, a deep 3. Rebounded by Toure. Toure's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Woolridge. Boom! He jams it straight down.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Fox outside. Inside. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And Hartford calls time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Cunningham's checked in for Chicago. Clowney, he's checked in for Hartford. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Hartford's head coach said to the team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Ward. Here's Traore. And here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Cunningham passes to Whitehead. Here's Shing. Here's Cunningham. Hartford grabs the miss. Clowney's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Puts up the tray. It's off. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1. Cunningham looking around. Now Thompson. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Asar Thompson, can fly.
And Hartford calls time here. They lead by 1. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Whitehead. 5 on the clock. And here's Tatum. Oh, he missed the jumper. Now here's McBride. From 13 feet. No, it's off target.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Here's a pass to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Well, he's never fazed by those big moments. Tatum with a big hoop right there.
A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
Woo-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Here's Gonzalez. And rebounded by Tatum. 43 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Off on the layup. Here's Hartford now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
and it would be smart to go for a 2-for-1 right now.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fox.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox, huge points.
And Hartford calls time here. Here's Traoré.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Good on the first, and that gives him a lead. Second one is good, getting both in the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Torre out there with Miles McBride, and it's Gonzalez in at the 3 slot. Now Fox to take the lead. Oh, it doesn't go. Hartford shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Traore. Jacks up a 3, and he nails it.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside Tatum. Now Fox. A minute into overtime of what's been a great one so far. And rebounded by Tatum. Chicago trails by 3. There's the steal. Here's Klintman. Banks it home. Big shot.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Well, if you have the killer instinct he showed there, it doesn't matter what the size disadvantage is.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Traore. He's covered by Fox. 16 feet out. Oh, he cannot hit. Well, Chicago's shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Here's Traore. He's covered by Fox. Oh, it's off. Tatum with it. The steal. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Traore. Six on the shot clock. Oh, it misses. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
From downtown. Can't get the three. So we see Hartford get the win here. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Nolan Traore.
To introduce myself, my name is Joey B. And I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, house rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see. Cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do. And I joined with the Jam on production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eyes. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know.
A good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So the New York starting 5, they've got Jamison. Jackson is out there with Woodson, and it's Carney in at the 4. And for El Paso, we've got Walter, Avdia out there with Williamson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Walter. 5 to shoot. Now, here's Avdia.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's El Paso with the ball. Williamson outside. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Pass to Woodson. Here is Carney. Here's Woodson. 9 points last game out. Jamison, no luck. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Williamson outside. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
Now, here's Şengün. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the wide-open shot from Avdia. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Jamison. Here's Steffens. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Williamson in the post. It's up a 3. They get it back. Here's Steffens. Pass to Carney. And here's Jackson. Outside, Jamison. To end the drought, El Paso grabs the miss. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williamson right side. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Williamson.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For El Paso, Big Dog comes in for Zion Williamson. And Rollins subbed in for Walter. Here is Carney, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Jamison. 6-point game. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson from long range. El Paso grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Ali LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Ali. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Stephens. Still scoreless. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Zadirko missing. New York trails by 8. Jamison tries in. Rollins against Jamison. Avdia the pass to Mr. Perfect. Count that one.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And so it's El Paso with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for El Paso.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Rollins is out there with Wallace. Then there's the monster. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Williamson in at the power forward. And for New York, we've got Baylor. And it's Shedd in at the shooting guard. Here's Simpson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Launches a 3. Rebound by Wallace. El Paso leading by 8. Williamson right side. To the left side wing. Zadirko buries it from three-point range. Big Dog's got his first 3 points of the game. RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season's gotten started.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Paso. Walter, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Mr. Perfect in for Rollins. Here's Walsh. Nothing on the board. There's the screen. Here's Jamison. Drops in the layup for two.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Williamson. He really played well in that last game against Golden State. Rebounded by Carney.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Stevens. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Bates. Here's Mr. Perfect. He also stepped up against the Warriors in that win. Here's Bates. The three. Rebounded by Carney.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's a good screen. Here's Stephens. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. Bates grabs the miss.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Zadirko, that's good.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
1:49 left here in the second. Here's Jamison. Off target at the rim. El Paso leading by 10. Here's Williamson. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
That one drops for him. Walsh has got his first bucket in this one.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Count the basket. And El Paso leads by 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here is Luol, guarded by Zadirko. Luol passes to Stevens. New York moving the ball around. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Zadirko.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Out left to the wing. All sorts of time. Walter, good. And now a 12-point El Paso lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Lawal. Pass to Walsh. Here's Stephens. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target. Stephens got it back down to within single digits for New York. Zadirko, right side. That shot off. And so it's El Paso. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This upcoming slate is a gut check for them. Good teams level up against good opponents. Bad teams crumble.
Either way, Shaq, I think this is a chance for them to improve, which often happens when you're exposed.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for New York.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zadirka. He's been really playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
New York trails by 9. We've got Williamson. Avdia is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Walter. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. And it's El Paso with the ball. Following the miss by Isaiah Jackson. And for New York, they've got Jamison. Woodson is out there with Jackson. And it's Stevens in at the shooting guard position.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Jamison covering. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. Can't connect from 14 feet out. We've got Avdia. Mr. Perfect out there with Walter. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Williamson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Steffens. 5 points in the game. Outside Jamison. Offline with his 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for El Paso. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And for New York, we've got Isaiah Jackson. Jamison is out there with Woodson. And it's Carney in at the 4 slot. Here's Walter. Sweet little floater. Walter's got the first points of the second half up on the board for El Paso.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Steffens. Releases. El Paso grabs the miss. Şengün's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Şengün steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Şengün is such a great passer. It adds another dimension to their offense.
Walter, and a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Pass to Carney. Jamison with it. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Jackson, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation. Big Dog is checked in for El Paso. And a switcher also for New York. Simpson's checked in. El Paso leading by 11. So timeout called here, the first for El Paso. And it doesn't seem like the analytics folks are often fans of the mid-range jumper. But Richard, where do you stand on that?
Well, I think great players have to use the mid-range jumper because most teams are protecting the paint and the three-point line. So for the best players, the shot creators, the guys that need to score buckets, they've got to have an in-between game.
And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Nailed from three-point land. Big Dogs got the lead up to 14 now for El Paso. And so here is New York, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Pass to Simpson. Here's Woodson, covered by Williamson. Here's Woodson. Good D by Williamson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
1:42 left in the third quarter. Williamson double team. Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range. New York trails by 14. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Walls is checked in for El Paso. Collins comes in for Mr. Perfect. And New York making a change here. New York trails by 17. 55 seconds left to play here in the third.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And that one is good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Woodson. Shangun covering. And that one's good, Woodson.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Wallace, the pass to Williamson. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sadurko. They get it again.
Applying constant pressure on the D. Shangun is a load to handle.
El Paso shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Alperen Şengün.
First free throw is good.
Shangun's fun to watch on the block. Drop steps, spin moves, up and unders. This man will put on a clinic down low.
He's off on the second. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For El Paso, they've converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And he knocks down the first one. And New York making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Rollins against Jamison. From downtown. The shot, no good. And so it's El Paso with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Walter out there with Mr. Perfect. Then there's Paxson. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Bates in at the 5 spot. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bates has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for El Paso. New York trails by 20. Outside, Jamison. To the left wing. Jacks up a 3. A nice shot by Luau.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Jamison covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. That one off the back iron and out.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
For the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Jamison, a screen. Here is Luau, guarded by Zadirko. Luau kicks to Jamison. Tries it from 19, and again it's New York. El Paso leading by 12. Timeout called, El Paso.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Changes here for El Paso. Shengun's checked in for the Monster. Avdia comes in for Paxson. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Big Dog. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for El Paso was getting across in the huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Walter. And here's Avdia. Screen by Şengün. 2 points. That one goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Jamison. Misses the 3. Avdia against Jackson. And the 3 misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Avdia outside. Crane from outside.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Woodson, covered by Williamson. Good! Lays it right in there.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
1:32 left in the fourth. Can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Here's Şengün. Oh, what a finish.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for El Paso.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Big Dog.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So El Paso picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Big Dog.